How's it going, everyone? Hope everyone is having a great night. I've been having had a long day, but it's been a positive day. Got a lot accomplished today. Ready for a good podcast. Thank you, thank you.
Hey, hey,
All
hey.
right, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. How you doing, everybody? Thank you for tuning in tonight. I'm sure my host already told y'all, but if he didn't, please go ahead and like this video and share this video. Also, anybody tuning in, please drop an emoji down just to let us know you're passing through. The more comments we have, it helps the video circulate.
That's true. We probably start putting that in our caption.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've been doing some research on little marketing and different things. So please like the video and drop an emoji just to let us know you drop by. Try to hear what we gotta say.
That's it.
Okay, so let me share right now on my page. So how has your Tuesday been going so far?
I done had a rather busy Tuesday, but it's been a good Tuesday. How about yourself?
Pretty good, pretty good. It's always good when you got a short week.
Well, I got a short week and a, a long, a short long week, a short work week, but a lot more stuff going on.
Yeah, well that's good. That's good too. Hi, everybody. Thank you all for tuning in to what's coming out of your mouth. For those of you who are just tuning in, please take time to like, share, and comment on this video. We want to really get it circulating, so please do us a favor, even if you don't stay to the end. Please like, share, and comment. So, you ready to get going, co-host?
That's good. Let's get it.
All right. So, if any of you all just, I guess, watch the news, you have been seeing, um, what I want to call the reemergence of concentration camps. And I was like, well, how can I call some concentration camp? I don't really know. I've heard the word before, but never just knew what the true meaning was. So y'all know, as my mama would say, good old Google can tell you anything. So,
She
what is a
loved all of that.
concentration camp? Huh?
She
What did you
loved
say?
all of that. She
Yes,
loved
but
to
you know,
holler
Google
that.
do know everything. Right, Google know everything. So, what is a concentration camp? A place where a large number of people, especially political prisoners or members of persecuted minorities, which we know we're talking about in most cases today, is the Hispanics or the Mexican or however you want to reference them, are deliberately imprisoned in a relatively small area with inadequate facilities, sometimes to provide forced labor or await mass execution. So in the news, we've been hearing about them holding a lot of the Hispanic people, some of the kids that we talked about back when they was taking the kids that was trying to come over the border, separating them from their parents. Some of them are in these camps. And I'm just saying, so do you feel like the concentration camps are coming back? I mean, it fit the definition. So what are y'all thoughts on that? Those you are tuning in and co-host, what you think? Have you seen any stories in the news?
Well, I seen a lot of the stories, and I seen a lot of bad things about it. And one, I think it's kind of a concentration camp. I will say that to answer your question.
Mm-hmm.
It is a concentration camp. They are piling people on top of each other. They are past the number limit that was supposed to be there anyway. But one of the
Right.
most harmful things that I really have heard about it is they got children drinking water out the toilet.
Well, I actually didn't hear that, but I did hear that it was an inadequate facility, so it's not clean. They're not accepting donations for people to help, and I just like, and the people who went there to interview, like the workers or whatnot, they're not doing anything about it. So my real question is, what are the solutions to, get the people from there? Like, how can they even hold them there anyway?
I'm saying, why are they holding them? If they gonna deport them, why they won't just deport them back? What is this deal?
Right.
I mean,
Exactly.
are we just in the matter of enslaving people at this point? Like, I mean, what good is it doing that you being the cause of so many people, with their sickness and you ain't treating them and all that? I just think it's a big disservice. I could, even if that's gonna be your thing, you trying to stop it from coming over, right?
Right.
Why are you in housing them?
Right. Absolutely.
Treat
Absolutely. And that's my thing. I just think that's just inhumane what they're doing to the people. And why is nobody speaking out? And it's on all these news outlets, but nothing is being done to release the kids. And I just think, I mean, how is this America and we allowing things like that to go on?
Yeah, I mean, dude, it should be something that somebody can come on and vote something to get these people out of this situation. I mean, 'cause we gotta think of put ourselves in their shoes and see how we feel.
Right, right. I definitely think we should not ignore it just because it's not directly affecting us. But I mean, I don't know. I really don't know what we could do, but something needs to happen because these children, they shouldn't be subjected to such a thing. And they're calling them somebody on the news and saying these aren't people, these are animals. And like, we doing that really in 2019?
Yeah, I thought for sure that we was away from those type of things, but it seems like we're going. The past is just coming back. We back in the past like we once was.
Yep. Everything. I guess they said that there's nothing new. Like they say, there's nothing new under the sun. But you just wouldn't think such heinous things like this, as far as we've come, how progressive we are as a nation, that we will be doing it. So I don't know. I think the reason why they're able to get away with it because we're saying it's concentration camp. The people who's on the outside looking in, but the people in power, it means nothing to them. They're not looking at it as a concentration camp.
I just don't understand why would you want to enslave somebody, or keep them if you don't want them here. Why are we keeping them?
Right, exactly. Like, what's the point of that? So that just let how unimportant people are. They it's no, I don't know. It's just crazy. You can't think of like you would think that at the level we are, such things wouldn't be happening, although it happened in the past. But you would think they would have learned from that, you know.
Yeah,
So
ain't no
I just
learning
think that's
going
just
on.
definitely disgusting.
Yep, 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 yep. So hopefully pretty soon we'll get rid of it. Again, if you tuning in, drop an emoji so we'll know that you've been on here.
Yes, please drop an emoji, especially for our little juicy member over here that's doing all this background noise. Okay, you guys.
Mm-hmm.
So we just want to hopefully hope that anybody in power can come to some kind of agreement to allow these people to go home, release them, send them back to that country, whatever it is. Anybody who being held unlawfully, I just hope they're able to get released and soon. And I mean, we always talk about mental health on this channel. And just imagine what those kids are going through. And, even if they are released and when they be released, hopefully soon, imagine the psychological warfare that they're facing. How
and
they
it
gonna readjust to being
recover.
right, just to being back into normalcy for them. I think it's just awful. I mean, we just going to hell as a United States, as a nation. It's just going down. Like, really, we got this type of stuff going on. We too progressive to be doing things like that. I just think that's
Yeah,
just awful.
yeah. It don't seem like we're a progressive nation at this point.
It
It seems
doesn't.
like we're going backwards. We
Right.
not growing, and then you just got to feel for families who get broke up, and these people been here for all this time. They ain't seeing them. They don't have the proper health care. People
Right.
dying. They got
Yeah.
children over there without the proper supplies to babies. No papers,
Mhm.
no white, all kind of stuff you just hearing. And I mean, you always know when it's smoke, it's fire. So it got to be some real deal stuff going on over there. And I mean, that's about the people who work in there, though. Well, I mean, don't you have a heart that you could say, well, look, I know this may be my career, whatever the case may be, but I just can't work here.
Right, exactly. How could you work there? And not only that, they can't say that they don't have access to things because people are trying to donate it and they are turning people away from trying to donate. So in essence, you are wanting this place to stay in the situation it's in, and you want to continue to harm these individuals. You know. So that's what I'm saying. That's why I can say that it is a concentration camp, and it needs to be closed down immediately.
I mean, we gotta find out well, we can write some letters, get some kind of paper signed or something. Something gotta happen.
Right, I definitely agree. It's just awful. It just hurt my little heart, cause that's just sad, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if
But
people think about their families, maybe they will think different.
yeah, hopefully they would. Hopefully, I guess we can only hope. Well, audience, what do you all think? Just drop a comment down. Let us know what you all think. Do you all anybody know what we can do as just
Citizens.
citizens? Yeah, what we can do as citizens to make our voice heard to kind of help these individuals be released. I know a lot of outlets are not talking about it, but um, news cast about these camps. So they let us know that it is not just a rumor, it is something serious and something definitely to be done about it.
Yeah. Something gotta be done.
Definitely. Definitely. And so in other melancholy news, did you hear about the lady who went to pick up her baby from daycare, 2 month old baby, and the baby was dead?
Yeah, I seen the article. Now, I mean, that's a tough. I really don't understand how this lady got in there and they let her leave with her child, and they didn't know the child was dead.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And how they did not understand that the baby was dead prior to the baby dying so they can intervene to hopefully save the child. you know,
It,
and now they're
I
not
mean,
wanting the mom to hold them accountable. Like, how can she not hold them accountable? The child was in y'all care.
I know they hit you kind of hard. You got a young baby in the child care facility. I
Yeah,
mean, that was I know that was kind of scary, huh?
yeah, definitely. I was like, because you go through so much to have a child, and somebody just let your child die just because they're being negligent. Mm-mm.
My
I'll be on
thing
the
is this:
news.
she couldn't have the right amount of help or something. Ain't nobody see anything wrong with this child was not responding.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, how they didn't realize that the child was right.
Even
So
the
I think
mama,
they
they
just were
kind of
being
shocked that the
negligent.
mama didn't know till she got outside.
That's true too. Now that's true too, because I mean, when you go pick your baby up, you looking them over, checking them
You
out.
checking to see if they got any bumps or bruises from the day. I
Right.
know that. I know that what my wife used to do with AJ. She checked that joker from head to toe. I used to be like, God, Lee. But
Yeah,
they
but
just mother do this. They do stuff like that. Make sure it's not. They coming home the same way they left.
that's right, absolutely. And I do the same thing. Even if she sleep, I don't wake her up, or she gonna wake up anyway. When you picking her up. So I don't know, but my heart really goes out to the young lady. I just hate that. I just wish they could have just intervened before it was too late. And they gotta go down for it. I'm
So,
sorry.
so do you think the place should be closed?
Definitely, the place need to be closed, and the people need to be. I don't even want to believe in death penalty, but they need a harsh punishment because
Yeah.
this lady lost her child, and they we really don't know what happened. But I'm just saying, if you could handle all those kids, you shouldn't have had them all in there, especially a small child. That bigger kids, they kind of can be a little more mobile. You don't have to watch them like you gotta watch a small child. An
One
infant.
thing you gotta keep your eyes on a child at all times, especially at that age, because they quick to get into something.
Right.
They pulling something down, especially when they starting to move. I don't, but this baby was a 2 month. Did you say 2 months?
2 months old.
I thought that what I read was 2 months. So this
Hmm.
child here had to be making, at 2 months, they make a lot of noise.
Yeah.
They
And
make a
and I
whole
know
lot of,
they sleep a lot, and they sleep a lot at 2 months old, but still.
even when they sleep, they making noise. They rolling around. They doing stuff.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, did you hear about the news here that there was a lady in Holmes County supposed to be leaving the house to go see her boyfriend. She was pregnant. She ended up, they found her dead.
I didn't hear they found her dead, but I did hear that she was missing and
Yeah.
that she was pregnant.
They found her dead, then they found her car abandoned somewhere else.
Oh my gosh. So do they think the husband did it or the boyfriend?
Well, they investigating now, but to me it seems like the boyfriend it's something crazy with that
Yeah,
situation
because she
gonna
was
come
on her
out
way to
because
visit him.
and
Right?
then she ended up there, and then she was like supposed to have the baby today. That was like Monday. She was supposed to have the baby today or the next day or something like that.
Right. See, that's just too much. That's definitely too much. Okay, we have a comment on here saying there was another parent who picked up her child, and the child had a black and blue print on his face, and the babysitter was sleeping. Law enforcement has not done anything, and now she is looking for help. Mm. See, these
Black and
people,
blue print.
these people just running out because they get the,
Well,
uh,
the
they just
main thing is
understandable.
this. That's why they be so mad because people be so strict on the daycares, but they don't have enough people watching these children, and you pay good money for your child to be watched. Black and blue
Right.
print. Ooh, I just can only imagine what the noise would have been for the family household. Ooh.
Right. I'm telling you. For my household too. People just need to
They gotta
cut it
have
out.
some kind
Somebody
of
going
answers if your child got black and blue.
right, absolutely. How can you not? And then how can you not even notify? Because children fall, children clumsy, they do different things. But how can you not even notify the parent before they get there? You
That's
know,
the key. That's the key. Because freak accidents do happen.
right.
But a parent shouldn't get there to find out there's something going on. They should be notified as soon as something go on.
Absolutely. And the parents still gonna be upset, but at least they're not freaking out when they walk in and see their child with bruises all over them or dead or, broken limbs. I even saw a case a couple of weeks ago. The lady went back to pick up her baby and somebody had raped her baby.
Huh?
Yeah, the baby was bleeding. I mean, it was a small baby, like an infant, and somebody had raped the child. So I mean, I'm just saying like this: you need to stop keeping these people kids. Somebody gonna kill you because you just can't
We
play with
got
people
it. We
children.
like you say. Some they gotta get to the order because it's gonna be a death. It's gonna be a murder at a daycare if they don't get this stuff under control. I hate to say it. Like she done broke up. Did you
Can
hear
you
me?
see me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a call coming through. Can you repeat that?
I said they gonna have to do something about all these different activities happening at the daycare because it's gonna end up being a death. I mean, a murder at a daycare if they don't get it together.
Yeah, I definitely agree. And I don't condone it. Some parents act out just because they can, but I mean, y'all gotta come better. For one thing, you charging a lot. And number two, it's already hard for a parent to trust their child in somebody else's care. So these daycares and babysitters or whatever you want to consider yourself as, y'all have to do better. So for anybody that's new tuning in, please take the time to like, share, and comment on this video. We want to keep the video circulating, so any comments help the video to circulate. So now we done talked about all this stuff going on. Now we're gonna get into some juicy stuff.
Get
So
to the
we
juicy
know,
part.
you're in a relationship. It's always gonna be some problems. May not necessarily be problems. May just be some disagreements. So we got a couple matters of the heart we're gonna discuss tonight. First, we're gonna go over our poll. I guess a lot of people didn't want their spouses to think to know what they really thought about them and didn't want to vote in the poll. So last week we posted a poll. Let me find it. Who's more stubborn when it comes to change, men or women? So let's see. We only got 4 votes. So let's see. Let's see who won the poll. So who you think? Who you think won? Have you looked at it?
My thing is, you gotta tell me who voted.
Who voted? What you mean? Women?
It's
I mean, what you?
the number of men to women who voted.
Let me see. I don't think it showed the votes. Let's see who voted. Okay, we had 3 men. Let me see. You said 5 votes. Okay. 3 men votes and 2 women votes.
And repeat the question for the audience.
Okay, and the question was, who is more stubborn when it comes to change, men or women?
And obviously, we will say, when it comes to change, women are more stubborn.
Now, see, you can't be biased. Now, you got to get your honest opinion. You can't just say that just because you don't want to speak for the male race. Because, we know the honest truth is that men are more stubborn. So, you can't just say that because you're a
Now,
male.
what I'm saying is this right here.
Mm-hmm.
A man, a lot of times, he won't change something, right?
Uh-huh.
Just because he won't. But a woman won't change something. Stubborn is when you know you need to change it.
Uh-huh.
And you won't change it.
So you don't think men do that?
In certain cases.
Okay, well, you could say this could be in certain cases on both sides.
It's kind of a tricky thing. But who is a more stubborn person, a man or a woman? I think it's a woman.
Okay, well, according to the poll, they say it's men. So, and I didn't do all the votes. So, I would like to agree with the poll people that the men are more stubborn because, like you just said, they know they
I
need.
hear you. I hear you, but now, so you think a man is more stubborn?
I think a man is more stubborn because, like you just said, he can know he need to change. If he don't know, I'm sure his wife or his girlfriend bring it to his attention so that he will know, and he still will not make the change. Now,
But what I'm
woman,
saying is this what I'm saying right here. Everybody drop emoji if you on here now while we going. Drop emoji so we know you on here and we keeping it going. But what I'm saying is this right here. Most of the time, I ain't gonna say 9 out of 10. I'm just gonna say most of the time, a man when he really want to be with a woman, he will make a slight change. You understand what I'm saying? But a woman, even when she want to be with a man, it depends on what it is. She still will be stubborn about it.
I can see that happening, like you said, not most of the time, but every now and again, a woman will be stubborn if the change is something that she may not agree with.
Right. That's what I'm trying to say on the level of that right there.
Yeah, I can think the woman being more stubborn if it's not something she don't agree with or she think is maybe not best. But I think
okay, listen to this scenario right here. If a woman is she wrong, right? If y'all having a conversation, she wrong, she knows she wrong. And vice versa. And the man having a conversation, he know he wrong, and he know we said it wrong. Who is more apt to say they're sorry first, the man or the woman?
Maybe I'm gonna say maybe the man. It depends. Maybe the man. I'm gonna get a man just a little bit on
That's
that.
where the stubborn come in at right there.
Nah, that ain't where the stubborn come in because the woman not
it's
saying
hard
she's sorry.
for a woman to say she's sorry even when she's wrong.
Nah, not all the time. The woman, she gotta think about it. She might not just say she's sorry right then. She got to replay in her mind. She got to see, okay, she already know the man wrong, but he trying to make her think otherwise. So she got to say, okay, let me see how this go. I'm just trying to tell him X, Y, Z. He trying to tell me that he don't want to do X, Y, Z because it should be Z, Y, X. So the woman, I'm like, why she gonna apologize? Because the man want her to apologize just for bringing it up to his attention to let him know that he need to change X, Y, Z. But he want her to apologize for bringing it up, saying that's nagging. And then he want to be...
Look. You going all the way around the park.
I'm saying. Okay.
You done went all the way around the park with that one.
I'm telling you, what y'all think?
It's shit right here. She said the man is, was she trying to say more stubborn or quick to apologize?
She probably saying quick to apologize. Because see, y'all will go ahead and apologize because you want the woman just to shut up. And y'all just want to move.
Ain't nobody just apologize because they want the woman to go and shut up. The man just was going to admit his wrong, and the woman, she just ain't going to admit it. She ain't going to say nothing. She just going to be stubborn.
Well, it's obvious that we split on this because I definitely disagree. I think the man, he want to tell the woman that she ain't his mama, and that he don't, he don't feel like
this transparent Tuesday or what? You just been all transparent. You just trying to say, is you speaking from experience?
I'm just speaking in general.
Oh, you speaking in general?
I'm just speaking in general. You know how, from my experience in general dealing with the male species, y'all just we want to do all the extra stuff. I think my opinion. So we're gonna be split on this, and I guess you gonna root for your fellas. I'm gonna root for the female because I know the real truth.
The truth is the way and the light.
Okay. Well, the polls say that 60% of men.
I will let you have your little poll. We're gonna agree to disagree. You know how we get down. Because a
Right.
man is easy to say. The man is not the stubborn one. He'll agree to disagree,
Right,
and
cause
move on
he
to the next topic.
right, cause he want to move on. See, just prove my point. He just want to move on to the next thing. So he gonna agree, disagree.
I mean, sometimes you gotta agree to disagree. The
Yeah.
woman see how you gotta throw that in the man's face. He just want to move on. No, he wants to stop the debate. Let's go to the next topic.
He want to stop the debate. Same difference. Stop the debate. Move on. But okay, okay, we split on that. All right, you guys. So moving on. So this is the next story. Giving your spouse the silent treatment is causing more damage to your marriage than what they did. So what do you think? Giving your spouse the silent treatment causes more damage than what they did. So whatever your spouse did, now you're gonna give them the silent treatment. Do you think carrying on that silent treatment is causing more damage, or what they did is the worst thing? What's worse, the silent treatment or what they
uh,
did?
it depends on what they did. I don't care about silent treatment or no treatment or whatever.
Uh-huh.
It depends on what they did. Some stuff I don't care. It can't get no worse.
You can't get no words. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Bag. We got it coming for the last topic. The woman, cause she can hold a grudge for years.
Boom,
Here again. We got another male saying that about the
boom.
women. So
That
we're gonna let the.
that statement is true.
Yeah, that is true. Some women can do that. I agree with that. But we're just saying overall, the majority, you know.
Okay, we agree, disagree. Good comment. We like to comment. We're gonna move on.
Okay, so you saying back to this one right here. So the silent treatment is worse, or which is what is worse, the silent treatment or what your person did. So you said it depends on what they did.
I mean, sometimes, like in a certain situation, it can't get no worse if a person did something so bad. But now I can say the silent treatment can be worse because if you silent, you can't work on the issue at hand.
Right, exactly. That's exactly what I want to say. I mean, well, no, that's not exactly what I want to say. What I was gonna say is, that ain't necessarily, depending on what happened. Sometimes you need to collect your thoughts, and so you can have a unheated debate.
Honest, uh, huh?
You can have a debate, but not a heated debate. You
Oh
know,
yeah, right. Sometimes you gotta let the dust settle a little bit before you get into the situation because your emotions too high.
right? So I mean,
But
and the other person may think you giving them the silent treatment, but you got to process it all. I'm a process kind of person, I guess. I keep saying that, but you sometimes you want to hit the head on, and sometimes you gotta figure out, okay, how we gonna deal with it? Because we discuss it right now, it can go real left, you know.
right.
But in the other times, I don't think the silent treatment is worse than what they did. So I think it's necessary if you use it in the correct way, But sometimes you do need to hit things head on. So I'm just gonna say that it depends on what it is.
Yeah, I mean, so it depends on when the silent treatment is issued. If you just silent and the person don't know why you silent, but they kind of know they did something, you know what I'm saying? It's,
Or
but
do
at
you
the
think
end of
it's how long you take it? So if you did some last Friday and she's still giving you the silent treatment the next Friday for a whole week.
yeah, that don't make sense right there. See, cause I mean it's making things worse. Y'all don't need to be walking back and forth by each other, not talking.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
think the silent treatment maybe can make it worse because at the end of the day, y'all need to get down to the down booger and get the situation kind of handled so y'all can move on if y'all gonna be together anyway.
Right, right. Exactly. I can agree on that. I definitely can agree on that. Okay, so let's get to this next story. We have several stories. We're gonna cover probably about two more. So, in a marriage, I believe that intimacy should be a 50-50 effort. Is it wrong for a wife to just wait on the husband to always initiate? What reasons could there be for a wife to not initiate with her husband? So I guess they're saying that intimacy should be 50-50. So I guess she's saying that sometimes the woman should initiate it, sometimes the man should initiate it. Um, so do you think it's wrong? She said, is it wrong for the wife to wait on the husband to initiate it?
Well, so hold up, my thing phone going up. Do I think it's wrong that what now?
So she said in marriage, she believed the intimacy should be 50-50.
Right, I
So
agree.
is it wrong for a wife to just wait on the husband to initiate the intimacy?
It is wrong.
It is wrong. Why?
The man shouldn't always have to be the one initiating it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Right. She should let him know that, he want to feel desire.
The only one be getting horny all the time. Sometimes the woman should be horny.
Okay, well, you come on out and say it then. But yeah, I think that. But I think the man want to know that his wife desire him also. You know what I'm saying? So it should be some form of intimacy. Men are just straightforward. But it should be some form of intimacy that you let them know. It could just be a kiss, a holding hand, or how women like to do to men.
Right, a little rubbing
Pinky
here
or
and now,
something. Yeah.
So
So
I
I
think
def-
it's definitely a 50-50 thing. It's definitely a 50-50 thing.
Right. And she also said, what reasons could there be for a wife to not want to initiate with her husband? And I think maybe if the wife don't want to initiate, maybe she don't want the husband to feel like how some men be like, oh, you just a freak or whatever, they know what they got. Or she could not be into him like that. Or she could be, some people different in the bedroom. So she might not be as comfortable in her sexuality to do the initiation. What you think?
Well, in the beginning, a woman might not be as comfortable, but if y'all been together for a while, she need to be very comfortable.
Yeah. Okay. What? Okay. Well, I'm just saying my opinion. So, what you think? Some reason why she might not want to initiate it with the man?
Well, she might have been. It could be a man thing that she think that the man should always initiate. It could she could have set that up in her mind, or like you
Right.
say, they're not in a good space at that point.
Right. Right. Yeah, that's what I think too. She said I've heard answers such as no spark or too predictable, but couldn't that be partially because the wife doesn't dress to turn him on or initiate at random times of the day to keep the spark alive? Should a wife ever say no to her husband if there's nothing physically wrong with her? That's
Should
deep
a
there.
wife? Oh, should a wife never say no to her husband if there's
If there,
nothing physically wrong with her?
mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, that's kind of tough.
You don't want to
I
answer that.
mean,
You want to plead the fifth.
I think a wife should give it to a man as much as he wants. But now I can say by me being a more mature man, I understand that it's gonna be times that you're not gonna get sex when you want
Right, absolutely. I think from a woman perspective, I guess the politically correct thing or what people want you to say is that no, you should never turn your husband down. I think realistically, yes, you're gonna turn your husband down sometime because that's just not realistic that a woman gonna say yes every single time a man initiates sex. One reason because a man, not always, but in a lot of cases, the man is way more sexual than the woman is, and the men just want to go ahead and just do the thing. They don't care how tired you is or whatever you got going on. They want to do what they got to do and get on. So I say, in my opinion, yes, a wife can tell her husband no. But I don't think that should be the norm. And you know, every time he try to initiate, the answer should be no. But I think he should be
Right, because
understanding also.
I mean, the more and the more that that you grow and have children and different things of that nature, you gonna you're gonna have, down the lows in it anyway, because it's so much going on. You working, you got children instead of pulling at you, knocking at your door. It's so it just you learn and you take advantage of the times you do have. Put it that way.
So do you think then that people have evolved to that? Because I feel like it was a time, with say like in grandma and them era, you know, I'm saying grandma and them era, that a woman could not tell their husband no. Like it was an expectation, no matter what, that the woman would have to do it. You know?
Yeah, I think in the old days it was definitely a time that women had just to do whatever a man said at whatever time. You know what I'm saying? Because
Right.
it's like in those days, there's a lot of stuff that went on that shouldn't go on, and for domestic violence and so on and so forth. But
Right.
you in a time of the day where the woman, she's a working woman. You got kids. She probably running for the kids. The man may be doing a little more work. It's a lot of different situations that go on. So
Right.
it's just a different day and
First, back
time.
in the day.
It's just a
Yeah.
different day and time. It's not the day and time to where a woman is waiting on a man hand and feet. You know what I'm saying?
Right, exactly. Right. And versus back in the day, then the woman wasn't working or wasn't doing as much, so then she would be more likely to be, I don't even want to use that word, uh, more likely to say yes, you know, for whatever reasons. So let's take a comment and in regards to this, I think if a wife says no, then the next time she should be the one to initiate, so that the husband will still feel desired. I like that. I think that's a even switch. So even if she turn him down, then he know, okay, she gonna come on when she ready. But then some men will say that she may take too long to initiate it the next time. You know, because that man, if you tell him no, then the next morning he might say, well, it wasn't last night, so come on, let's right now. He might not get a wife a chance. But I do like that comment that the wife should be the next one to initiate if she turned him down.
I definitely like that comment. I think that's a big time comment right there.
Right. Okay, and anybody that's just scrolling through, please drop an emoji, like, and share the this video. We're really trying to keep circulating when we're once the live is over. Okay, we also had somebody seen somebody my co-host is famous AJ dad. So they sending you a shout out.
Well, you already know my son. When you get old enough, you become people dad and not yourself.
Right. They say, hey, AJ, Dad. We had another comment for the last topic, the silent treatment, because Grandma always said, don't go to bed mad at each other because you don't want to have any regrets if one of you don't make it to the next morning. Now,
that's
I agree
that's
with
a
that.
bomb statement. You
Yeah.
definitely don't want to. I mean, you don't want to go to bed unresolved. You might still be mad, but you don't want to go to bed with the unresolved issue. You understand what I'm saying?
Right, I definitely agree. I definitely agree. I didn't think about it like that, and he is absolutely right. You know, he on fire with the comments tonight. He is absolutely right. You definitely don't want to go to bed angry, and anything could happen. So that's a great comment, and I think what you said, just discuss it, and then you know work on it as the days go by. If you slide out this little thing, little woman.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we're gonna move on. Somebody over here trying to jump out they swing. I guess she thinks she on the playground. Okay, this one right here, this a little long one right here. Okay, so my husband and I have been married for almost 7 years. In those 7 years, he has had 7 affairs. So this kind of like our lady from last week. He has even went as far as promising these women marriage and blocking me on social media to change his relationship status from married to in a relationship with whoever the lucky lady is at the moment. So he been cheating every year, and he making the woman think he in a relationship with them, so he blocking his wife on social media. Now I know I should have left him a long time ago, but we have children, and I personally see all of his good, even though it rarely outweighs the bad. My problem is my husband feels that I don't nag enough. He feels that I let him do these awful things because I don't care about him or his mistakes. Oh Lord Jesus. I say the reason I don't nag is because I don't the reason I don't nag is because when I was nagging and complaining, it didn't change one thing. So, and because he still did exactly what he wanted to do. My question is, am I wrong for not making a big fuss out of the normal situation it has become? Woo.
You going first? You go first. You just go first. I'm gonna go.
Okay. I think that is she wrong for not making a big fuss? I don't think she's wrong for not making a big fuss. I feel like she's not making a big fuss because really she tired of it. She making her mind up. She getting her stuff together so she can move on when she get ready to move on. Actually, I was talking about this with another lady, and if men don't know, when a woman stop nagging at you and all that, and you feel like you just getting away with it, and she ain't keep going on and on, that's a time that you better be trying to get your act together. So I'm gonna give y'all some free advice. So I don't think she's wrong for not nagging because she just trying to do what she gotta do. She trying to make sure everything's set with the kids and they can continue some sort of normalcy, but that ain't gonna continue. So he better watch himself. So I think the silence in this case is a warning to him and he just not taking heed. So come on. What you think?
Stupid, 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 stupid. She the
Mm-hmm.
dumbest woman in the world.
You why you say
First of
that?
all, if he didn't block you on social media,
Yeah. That's number one.
what in the world are you still with him for?
Right. Not only he block her,
When he
because
get
some
in the
people don't follow
relationship
their spouse on social
on
media.
social media, he publicly making a fool of you.
Right. And putting on there that he in a relationship with another person and y'all married. I think that's more embarrassing than just them being blocked. Cause social
Deal
media.
breaker. If you got a deal breaker, that's the deal breaker.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree. So I think she need to go ahead and leave, but I do think she's preparing to do that. Oh, mama.
Yeah, yeah. I just really think that she they got herself mixed up and she done forgot who she is and who she wanna be in that relationship and everything else.
Yeah, definitely. She definitely lost herself, but I don't think she wrong to answer her question. I don't think she wrong for not making a big fuss, but I definitely think she needs to be making her exit strategy, which is what I think she doing.
I mean, at this point, what a big fuss gonna do about it?
Right, because he's constantly doing it. The fact that
But
he was able to go from not one affair but to seven, and you still there, you don't have a leg
then
to
we gonna
stand
say
on.
this right here. Not only if you not just not making the big fuss is not good enough. Not planning your next move is gonna be on you. You should be not
Right,
making a big fuss and planning your next move because
right,
it's clear and obvious. Either you
right,
gonna stay with him and he gonna have other women, or
right.
y'all just ain't gonna be together.
Right, absolutely. Yeah, so I just hope she get her mind right. So we gonna do, let's see, another short one. We had several for tonight. We'll do one more. You wanna do one more?
We can do one more and take it on out.
All right. Okay, so this lady writes, I am 3 months pregnant. Me and my husband planned this pregnancy since last year. Since our marriage, his family has always tried to come between us. I'm not the kiss behind person. I walk by them and don't speak. I found out I was pregnant last week. The next day, he tells me he needs space. I mean, a lot of these people write. I forgot to give my disclaimer at the beginning. A lot of you writing these stories, I think you already know your answer, but we will just so happily give our opinion. That's my disclaimer. Okay, it is not his first child, but it is mine. So he already got kids. I found out about 2 women that he cheated on me with, but I never thought once to leave him. I come from a family that don't get in my business. He comes from one who tries to run his life. We begin to look to buy a home. His mother tell him he needs to rent one. She got all the red flags in the world. His family is full of women, so you know it's always a mess. His sister caused me to lose a job where I was bringing in $5,000 a month, and he never said anything to her. Because of all that, my child will never get to know his sister. What What's the best advice as far as my marriage and child being around the family? I don't even think that
My,
even got anything to do with the child being around the family. More or less, you being around the family, you being with him.
first of all, she said they planned the child,
They playing the child.
and then a month later, when she found out she was pregnant, he did.
Yeah, he needs space. Uh-huh.
Baby girl, that's what he did to the first girl.
Right. Because it's not his first child. So he
It's
just
not
playing
his
the
first
child with
child.
you. Right. He playing the child with you to give you just because this what he know you want.
Y'all, it seems to me that they don't make plans. He make plans, other plans.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I
Because
can
they
agree.
plan on buying a house, now they gonna rent a house.
Right.
At some point in everything, in every relationship, it's gonna come a time where a man, most men, women too, but a man gonna have to be able to stand up against his family and in support of his own wife.
Right. Absolutely. I definitely agree.
I just honestly believe that. I honestly
I,
know it because sisters sometimes can be overbearing. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Or mothers or whatever the case may be, and they don't want to let you go, or you know the case. So it's gonna be a time, and men, speaking from experience, have to grow into that point where they can be able to say something to their sibling. You know, especially when you come from a tight knitted family. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So
That's right.
you have to grow into it, but it's gonna come a time and a place you're gonna have to do it. And
Right.
especially if that's the woman you want to be with and you're gonna be with forever.
Yeah, I definitely agree. But I mean, I don't think it's all his family. I think they play a role, but I don't think it's all his family because if it was just his family, he still wouldn't be cheating and he still wouldn't try to tell her he needs space after she become pregnant with the child they plan. So really it's him and his family, but she wanna have somebody else to blame, not him,
Yeah,
putting it on his
yeah,
family. But it's he just as much as fault as they are because he is exhibiting the same behavior. He being
yeah,
disrespectful to her and he cheated on her. So I
yeah.
mean,
I agree with you. She want to put it more on the family, but it's some issues they got to deal with first before they can even get to the family issue.
absolutely. Absolutely. So I mean to answer her question, what's the best advice as far as my marriage? What she did say as far as my marriage and child being around the family. I think the marriage is not all that you think it is. Y'all might need to seek some counsel, see if y'all can repair it and be better a husband and wife to each other. And I think he needs to, like you said, man up and talk to his family so they can get an understanding that what they do in their household is their business and that they have to respect her as his wife. And which that should have been happened a long time ago. But like you said, some people have to grow into it. Sometimes I guess that conversation happen when you all dating and sometimes after y'all married. But I
Right.
definitely don't think that they are in the worst situation. That's something they can come back for, I'm sure. But there's a lot of conversation need to be had.
Well, yeah, they're gonna have to seek a little bit of counseling too, and
Yeah.
then somebody gonna have to develop some kind of deal breaker.
Right. Definitely. 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 Y'all know we harp on that. It sounds like we need to bring young black and married back, or just some form of that
Yeah,
for August again.
we're gonna have kick another segment of Young and Married back up.
Yeah. Cause they, a lot of people out here, they going through the ringer. And that deal breaker, we talked about that probably 2 weeks straight. Well, all right,
Yeah,
you
see these
guys.
deal breakers.
What'd you say?
I don't think people are setting deal breakers up anymore, so we got to get back and talk about that.
Yeah, we definitely got to revisit it. Well, all right, you guys. Thank you all for tuning in to tonight's episode of What's Coming Out of Your Mouth. I hope you all heard some good things, some advice you can share with some of your friend girls that's going through some of this mess that people writing in about. And we know everybody know that marriage is hard, and you go through a lot of ups and downs. But we gotta also not lose ourselves as an individual and know what things that you should accept and when it's time to dissolve things. And I am by no means an advocate for divorce, but I am by no means an advocate of a person being misused and mistreated and walked on like and losing their self identity in a marriage. So we want to just hope that you all can find some resolve. Also, don't forget to like and share and comment on this podcast. We want to keep it circulating throughout the week. Be on the lookout for our next poll and write in. Let us know if it's any situation that you are experiencing that you want our advice on. We would love to discuss and give you our opinion. All right, and now you're in the hands of my co-host.
Yeah, and we want if you have any issues over the 4th of July, a topic that is so juicy come from the 4th of July, we'll love to discuss one of them next week.
Yeah, a fireworks situation.
yeah, yeah. So let's get ready to close out. Let's end prayers we always do. Oh, gracious Heavenly Father, Father, here we are once again. Father God, before we ask you for anything, Lord, we'd like to say thank you, Lord. Father God, we thank you for being you, God, and you all by yourself. Father God, we thank you for keeping your loving hands on this podcast and continue to push it higher and higher and higher, bringing more and more topics, Father God. We'd like to just ask you to touch the situation of all the families that are in these concentration camps or whatever they're trying to call it, where they're in housing all these Hispanics and different things, Father God. We just touch these families and their children and what they separated. Father God, just touch the situation as a whole. And us as a nation can come to some form of agreement that we can get these families back together. If we don't want them over here, let's deport them back to where they need to be so they can be back with their families at once, Father God. Father
Yes.
God, we just pray for all these young couples that are going through all these situations that they're continuously writing about, that they can get something that we said that can help their relationship, Father God, and that they probably can continue to try to go get some counseling in their situations, Father God. But Father God, I just pray in some of these situations that people can just look and see the writing on the wall. Sometimes it's just you got to say that enough is enough, and you got to be able to move on, Father God. Father
Yes.
God, so let's touch all the children that are being involved in the situation, all the mothers, fathers, everybody, Father God. Just touch them. Touch. Father God, I just thank you for my co-host, all the work that she does to put on this podcast with me every week, all the sacrifices she takes, whatever it takes for her to do it, Father God. I just touch everything she has my hands assigned to, that she can just become a greater and greater and greater person than you, Father God. That somebody can see your light, her light shine, the Lord, Father God. Father God, just thank you for everything you're doing in my life. all the rewards you've given me, Father God, all the blessings you have bestowed on me, the ones that you're going to give to me. I just thank you for family, Father God. Thank you for faith. Everything you have going on. Thank you for a career, Father God, to be able to take care of my family, Father God. I just thank you tonight, Father God. We just want to praise your name a little bit tonight. Hopefully that we're doing something on this podcast or everything that you are pleased with, Father God, and we're lifting you up. These blessings we just ask in your son Jesus' name tonight. Amen.
Amen. Amen. Awesome prayer as always. If anybody don't get to make it to church on Wednesday, just please tune in to the end of this podcast. At least you'll get a good prayer that's gonna cover you till you can make it to church the next Sunday or till the next day to maybe you go to your Bible study. Anyway,
Amen.
I would like to thank my co-host. I didn't and it's been about 3 or 4 weeks now. I didn't wish him a happy Father's Day, so I want to take the time to wish him a happy Father's Day. You know, I know it's late, but
Oh,
better late than never. You know, he my boo. He be
better
my
late than never.
a little boy, so I want to make sure that I publicly wish him happy Father's Day. Um,
Oh, I totally accept that. You know, I think I'm the best father in the world, so that means so much to me.
yeah, I know you think you are. You are an awesome dad. Okay, you guys. Again, don't forget to like, share. I'm about to say subscribe and watch some of the YouTube video. Like, share, and comment on this video. Also, find us on YouTube, where you will see a replay of this podcast. And
Subscribe.
subscribe. That's right. So I do want you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Okay, you guys. Thank you again for tuning in to what's coming out of your mouth. We will see you on next week. Good night.
Deuces.